Welcome to the Sour Monkey Tech podcast, listeners. We're diving into something pretty cool today. Um, Decentralized AI. It's a topic that's got everyone talking, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's fascinating. Think about it. AI, but not controlled by like a handful of big companies.
Yeah. So instead of these giant companies calling all the shots, it's more of
A network.
a network. Okay, so help me understand this a bit more. Why are we moving away from this black box AI model?
Well, there are some, concerns with those centralized systems. Like, imagine if one company had all the control over super powerful AI.
That's a bit scary when you put it like that.
Right. What happens if something goes wrong? Or someone decides to use it, for bad stuff? It's a huge
It's
risk.
like putting all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. A single point of failure. And then there's the whole thing about bias.
Oh, right. We've seen how AI can, pick up bad habits from the data it learns from.
Exactly. And that can lead to, unfair outcomes. Decentralized AI tries to fix this by using a wider range of information, more diverse data.
So a more balanced approach.
Oh,
Okay,
oh.
so how does this decentralized AI actually work? Is blockchain involved? I always hear those two things together.
Oh, absolutely. Blockchain is like the foundation. It's a secure and transparent way to keep track of everything.
So it keeps everything honest?
Yeah. Think of it like a public record everyone can see. No one can mess with it easily.
Okay, so we're talking about a system where trust is built in, not reliant on just one company or organization.
That's the idea, and that's where these smart contracts come into play.
Now, I've heard of those, but honestly, I'm not quite sure I get them.
Okay, so basically, they're like self-executing agreements. They automate stuff within the AI system, like digital agreements that just do their thing automatically. It makes things much smoother and less prone to errors or, manipulation.
So less room for human error, or worse, someone trying to game the system. That makes sense. Okay, so we've got blockchain as the foundation and smart contracts handling the agreements. But how does the AI actually learn and get smarter in this kind of decentralized system?
Right, good question. That's where federated learning comes in. And this is really cool. The AI models can actually learn from data that's spread across lots of different devices without needing to see all the private stuff.
So instead of all the data going to one central place, the AI learns from data that stays put, right?
Exactly. It's like having a global team of like AI researchers all working with their own data sets and then sharing what they learn without giving away the actual data. Really smart, huh?
That's brilliant. So it's like crowdsourcing AI development, but with privacy baked right in. This is amazing stuff.
Yeah.
What are some of the real-world uses for all of this? Where are we seeing decentralized AI making a difference today?
Well, one area where it's really taking off is healthcare.
Oh, wow.
Like, imagine hospitals all over the world working together. They could use AI to diagnose diseases way earlier and way more accurately.
That sounds incredible. But what about patient privacy? That's a huge concern with medical data, right?
Exactly. But that's the beauty of it. They can share what they learn without actually sharing the patient data itself.
It's like a global team of doctors, but without anyone having to actually, meet up or share those sensitive files.
Right.
Okay, so beyond healthcare, where else are we seeing this decentralized AI being used?
Well, another big area is edge computing.
Edge computing.
Yeah, it's all about processing information closer to the source instead of sending it to some, far off server. And decentralized AI is perfect for this because it can run on devices right there on the edge. Decisions can be made in real time.
It's things like self-driving cars,
Yeah.
where every millisecond counts.
Exactly. Or think about smart cities, with sensors everywhere collecting data on traffic, pollution, all that stuff.
Right.
Decentralized AI could analyze that data locally so you could
Yeah.
optimize traffic flow, reduce emissions, really make cities work better.
So we're talking smarter healthcare, more efficient cities, self-driving cars. This is sounding pretty futuristic.
It is. And it's closer than you might think. And, there's more. Supply chain management could be revolutionized too.
Oh yeah, I've heard about companies using blockchain to track products. Where does the AI come in?
Well, picture this. You combine that tracking power of blockchain with AI's ability to, predict things.
Okay.
You could see disruptions coming, plan better routes, even spot fake products before they get to the customers.
So it's like having a super smart logistics manager who can see the entire picture in real time.
Exactly. And honestly, that's just scratching the surface. Finance, education, even the arts. Decentralized AI could change everything. It's a whole new way of thinking about AI and its role in our lives.
It all sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But are there any, downsides?
Mhm.
challenges that decentralized AI still needs to overcome.
Oh, of course. One of the big ones is scalability. As these networks get bigger, making sure they can handle all that data and all those transactions, that's going to be key.
Yeah, because a weak link can bring down the whole system
Right. And then there's the issue of data quality.
because you're pulling information from so many different sources.
Yeah. Exactly. You need to make sure the data is good, reliable, bad data in, bad results out.
Yeah, makes sense. And what about security? You mentioned blockchain is secure, but are there any new risks with decentralized AI?
Definitely. Even though a decentralized network is harder to completely shut down, individual parts of it could still be vulnerable. And, who knows what kinds of new attacks might pop up. Security is going to have to evolve constantly.
So it's not a perfect solution, but a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
What do you see happening in the future? Where's this all headed?
I think decentralized AI could be a fundamental part of, how our digital world works. Imagine
Mhm.
it could give people and communities so much more control over their data, their lives, really.
So instead of being afraid of AI, we could all be part of shaping it
Yeah.
and benefit from it.
Exactly. What if AI wasn't controlled by just a few powerful players, but by a global network of people working together? It's a really exciting possibility.
It is. It sounds like a pretty amazing journey ahead. Thanks for taking us on this deep dive into the world of decentralized AI.
You're welcome.
We're back. And, after learning all about this, I'm feeling pretty good about the future of decentralized AI.
Yeah, it really does make you think, huh? It feels like there's so much potential here. Maybe we can actually use AI to build a fairer world.
I think so too. And what's really interesting is that we usually hear about all the bad stuff.
Oh, yeah, the robots taking our jobs and, becoming super intelligent and taking over.
Right. But this feels different.
It is. AI can be scary, sure, it's powerful stuff, but it's a tool. And like with any tool, it's all about how we use it.
Right. So with decentralized AI, we get to be a part of shaping how it develops, not just like sitting back and watching it happen.
Exactly. It's about everyone having access to AI, making sure it's transparent, making sure everyone benefits, not just a few, big companies or governments.
It's about giving people more control over their own data, their own lives.
Absolutely. And that's why I'm so excited about this whole thing. It's not just about better tech, it's about a better world.
Yeah, I love that. So for our listeners who are, just starting to learn about all of this, what's the one thing you want them to remember?
Okay, so decentralized AI is a lot more than just, algorithms and blockchain. It's about shifting the power,
Yeah,
making things more collaborative, creating a future where AI is a force for good, and that's a future worth fighting for.
absolutely. And hey, maybe one of our listeners will be the one to create the next big thing in decentralized AI. The future is wide open.
Who knows?
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive into the world of decentralized AI. Thanks for listening, and be sure to join us next time for more exciting tech talk.
It's been fun.
Thanks for tuning in to the Sour Monkey Tech Podcast, everyone. We'll catch you next time.